Hello everybody. Practice just ended here in the Coast to Coast event, and we'll be going to qualifying. Very shortly, my co-host here will join me in the booth. I'll send him a little message on Discord just to let him know that I am in the broadcast channel. And hopefully you'll be hearing another voice very shortly. So currently on your screen, people are qualifying, and I'm also having some other people give some requests to me as well. So I am going to make sure to satisfy said requests. Currently out there on track, you can see the 924 of Jason Rajak, and the camera is changing right to the 35 of Zachary Thornton. It's kind of just giving us a little taste of everybody right now. And then we will... Yep. Give us a little taste right now. And very shortly, I just need to drag Eric into the booth. Hey, Eric, you copy?
I copy.
Alright. Your voice doesn't sound all that well.
Well, I was facing away from my mic there.
Oh, okay. That sounds much better.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to give the viewers any COVID.
Yeah.
Alright, is there anyone in particular you want to watch do their qualifying run?
Luke Peters. Zachary Thornton. You know.
Doesn't look like Thornton. Brett's on track. Somewhere. He's not anymore. Andretti Robinson is on track. There he is. He's currently the only one on track, so we're going to watch the 45 complete his lap right now. And Cappy, is there anything you want to tell the viewers about Dover? Like how the track runs, how much fun you have on it, etc.?
Alright, so we're going to do a hopping test drive here. We're going to make a mock qualifying run of no practice. Minute 30 seconds left. We're going to speed on pit road here. Alright, I'm on the track right now.
Wait, you're actually doing a test session?
Nope, it's a test drive where I'm a ghost vehicle. I'm spectating the session right now.
Oh.
Alright, so we're going to mock qualifying run, no practice. We're going to ride the outside. We try to get through the run, hit the wall. That's not what we're talking about. Alright, off of turn 4, you guys can't see my screen, but I'm going to distract you, crossing a line. I'm going to lift for the corner, because I think I should. Easy on the gas, we're about half throttle through the corner. Don't hit the apron like I did and hit the wall, and then, oh god, I'm dead. Hold on, I'm still wrecking. I'm still wrecking. So that just shows that you got to be perfect here. You know, one slight mistake. If you hit the apron, have fun in the outside wall of turn 2, and you're gonna spin down the inside of the racetrack and wreck for like 5 seconds. And then hey, we found that out. I think that is was a successful test rep.
All right. I'm hearing in the comments from Thornton saying Kepi is quiet, so we just raised up your volume, so you can get the maximum amount of Kepiness. Hunter
Yes.
wants an interview. Well, Hunter, just do well, and we'll give you that interview. Or if you crash out and it's kind of funny, I guess we can also give you an interview.
Let me copy the link and advertise it here.
All right. Sweet. Maximum amount of advertising. It looks like qualifying is done, and we will go through the lineup as soon as people hop on the grid. Looks like some people are hopping on the grid right now, like Connor LaFrance in the number 12. All sorts of funky. So, I haven't done this in a
We're just
while.
gonna.
It was one of these buttons. It gave me the camera angle I want.
All right, let's just run down the starting lineup here.
All right,
so
my camera's not
Christopher
there.
Robinson is first. He's Noble 0. Second is the number 18 of Parker Collins. Third is the 81 of Tyler Grinault. Whatever. I'm gonna mispronounce names. That's your fault for being named with a hard to pronounce name. Then fourth is Luke Peters, number 50. Number 77, right behind him. That's Brian Lazaro. Oh God, I said that wrong. It's Brian Lear. He's on whatever. We'll call him that. That's his new name. That's the top 5. All right, 6 through 10, right? Speed run. 35 is Zachary Thornton. 21 of Logan Rusinski. 9 of Darren Stepp. And then 9th is Jason Rajak.
Rajak, yeah.
He's in the 924 car. Then 10th is the 45 of Andretti Robinson.
All right, thank you, Kepi. I guess next week I'll have to set up my camera angle because somehow it's a little funky. Like, one of those camera angles was supposed to give a sexy view in the car, but it's not. So,
I think we have to end the broadcast. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.
all right, yeah. Technical errors, we just gotta. We can handle them.
We're gonna have a great race here. Pace car is rolled off. I believe it is 1 to green. Yes, it is. Pace car lights are off. We got a nice AutoZone car in the 00. That is a great paint scheme right there. Nice and chromy, reflective. That is, that's probably a paint scheme of the race in my book.
Yeah, that chrome looks very nice on Christopher Robinson.
Luke Peters right behind him, a nice 81 looking car. Craftsman.
Yep.
Nice matte black. Actually, no, that's Tyler Grinnett. And Luke Peters on the outside in the 50, excuse me.
Oh,
50 Xfinity Series car. All right, here we go. Pace cars off, boys and gentlemen.
Boys and gentlemen. All right.
Okay, so I might be tired.
Green.
Guys, we're green.
Yep. Green flag is off. And away Christopher Robinson goes on the inside line. It looks like the outside line is going too. But he's going to pull away from the 18. The 18 is going to slop back in line. Trailing through 1 and 2. He's poking his nose under Chris, but doesn't look like he's going to get it done quite yet. Still a lot to go.
They have broken 3 from the rest of the field. Top 2 have pulled away, and Grinnett and Peters look to do the same with the rest of the field as well. Everybody's single file except back for, I believe that is 10. No, it's 8. Darren Staff, and then you have Andretti on the outside that just passed him in the Jegs car, number 45.
Yep, I have been told by Hunter that these cars are very hard to drive, and it does not surprise me at all that they went to single file this early in the race.
Yeah, has Granite almost making a pass on with Peters. Peters got around him, but Granite has to back off here as they have caught the top two. It's definitely it's single file, but one mistake like we learned sadly in qualifying is the 2 slides up the track and second place does. And here comes Luke Peters. He's probably going to try around the outside here, at least arc the corner as he's trying, as the leader's going to back him up, so this might allow for, as we got to call car almost to the wall in the back. That is 16 of Brady Cox. Also, Brett Murphy in 16th and 64. He was all the way up there as well.
Oh, you said Brady Cox. All right, there are 2 Bradys in this field. Brady Cox in the 76 and Brady Floyd in the number 20. This is actually a good battle going between the 76 and the 121.
They're also a difference throughout the field as the top of the field, as in people out in front. They're running the inside lane and green for a while. Everybody else in the back is using the high side. As Collins, I believe, hit the apron or something. He slid up the track, but he's going to get a nice diamond off the corner. And he is right back where he was. So it's good for him. Yep. Peters lane off as well. The leader goes wide a bit. He's diming in the corner. He's got a great exit. He is pulling away, actually. That helped him. Collins going to try the bottom on the entry of the corner. Here comes Peters. He's going to send it on the outside. He makes it stick. It's going to get a bit loose, but he's able to save it. As the Robinson, see, they're still right up on him. As Peters just charging around in the outside lane. He's almost in the wall. That's going to slow them down a bit.
Yep.
The double zero is going to go out more. He's going to dime in the corner like he's been doing all day. Try to get the exit and just pull away on the straightaway.
Yeah, and I can see Luke Peters. It looks like he's going to try and see if he can shove his nose in there when that gap opens up. So hopefully if that does happen, Chris would see that Xfinity nose there.
Already trying the inside lane, or at least the middle lane here. In turns 3 and 4, then the further you go back, the more people wander up the racetrack. There's a breakaway about back to 11th place. And that 10th place, Mark Jr. in the wall. That's the 4 car off turn 2. So here comes Peters. He's going to do what the double zero's been doing all day, and he's got to run on him. What does he do with it? He's going to back out. Wait to make the pass later on. Brady Floyd apologizing because he might have accidentally wrecked somebody. No, but they saved it, so.
Gotcha. Well, the 18 is on the inside of Luke Peters. Yeah, what Luke Peters can do, fighting back for it. Oh, that was close to the wall.
Zachary Thorne's going to dive it in. I believe it is for 5th.
Yep,
he's still side by side with the 77 car.
Yep, on the inside of Brian Lorenzo. Looks like he will clear him going into 3 and 4. Jason and Jacques will see if he can try and follow him through, but Brian is fighting back hard.
Luke Peters almost in the wall here. He was side by side for 3rd with Tyler in the 81 car, but Tyler just could not get the pass on the inside lane here. So they're still side by side back for 5th, and that's holding up the rest of the cars behind him.
Yeah, Brian is doing a nice job fighting on that outside of the 77. Oh, they're so close.
Oh, that's close. He just barely touched the wall, if he did. No loss of momentum really for them. He's now Andretti Robinson trying to make the pass on the outside lane. That's for 7th, and he will, as he almost hits the wall. And Jason in the 924 car is just going to fall back position. Some cars behind him using the outside lane. As they're side by side, crossover move for Brannigan. And that's for 9th on staff. It looks like he's not going to make it work because the 9s just have to run off the outside or not. He gets it loose. And here comes the 12. That's LaFrance.
Connor LaFrance and Brannigan.
Caution.
Oh, caution is out.
Oh, Bryn George is saying somebody's the worst driver in history. Let's see who that is.
Bryn George.
Bryn George
Oh,
is
Bryn with
destroyed.
damage.
He has no front end. Let's see what he's complaining about.
Oh,
Or
and I
not
just
happy
heard that
about, at
engine
least.
go.
Oh, it was Hunter Terpstra hitting the wall off turn 2. Let's see. It was in turn 2 and he was just too high up the racetrack, got up the marbles, hit the wall, came back down the track, and nowhere for Bryn George to go, and his car is destroyed.
All right, we will look at the replay of this so we can see exactly what happened with Bryn George. Race control gave Bryn an EOL. I'm not sure if that was at fault for anything, but
He's going to use his one fast repair for the race already on lap 15.
oh, contact with Hunter.
Yeah, I said that.
All right, this is gonna be interesting. Seeing what happened. Make sure you take a look on the number 8 and the number 124. Hunter into the wall. Bryn tried to avoid it, and calamity.
Yeah, Bryn barely avoids going a lap down here. It's going to save him. So I believe we have... Let me see if we have 2 to go or something. Let me look. Yeah, I'm not able to see, so...
All right, first caution of the day. Drivers involved with number 8, Bryn George, and the number 121, Hunter Terpstra. And it looks like Talon in the comments asked us a question. He said, "Is Luke Peters the undisputed GOAT of iRacing?" And Madigan said that he loves you, Kepi. So
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you answer that question.
I'm asking right now if Luke Peters, if he wants an interview. So we're going to wait for his response for that. As actually, it might be going double follow here. Oh yeah, it's 1 to green, so we're not going to be able to interview him this caution, but you know. I'll tell him next caution.
Yep, there will be a stage coming up too. So we could interview someone when that stage happens.
All right. 00, the leader, going to choose the outside lane. Robson will. He's been liking a diamond turns 1 and 2, so he's going to do that here in that just awesome looking 00 car. Let's see, top 5: Robinson, Parker Collins, and Tyler Grinnett, and then Luke Peters, and then Brian Lozano.
That's the top 5, and then doesn't look like we have any time to go after that. His pace car will dive onto pit road very shortly. There we go. Pace car down. Chris Robinson will lead us to green, and it's
Going to be hanging back.
Yep.
And he hits the go button here.
All right, there they go.
He is just taking off here.
Like a rocket. That inside line didn't go. The 18 didn't judge that appropriately, but he didn't lose any positions because of that.
Yeah, big lead by a few car lengths here.
Yeah, my gap is showing.
Peter's going to lose third here. Brent takes that position. Peter's up the racetrack. Because now it's a mix of people. Is there contact?
Oh, with the
Oh, that's for about
45.
6th place. He's going to save it. 3 wide into turn 1 here. They make it through. His car almost in the wall in turn number 1. That's back in the pack. I believe that is Seth Hood. Yeah, in the 69 car. Single files, a set back here for, I believe this is 12th place, in Andretti Robinson and Logan
Brzezinski.
Brzezinski.
It looks like that battle's been settled out, but I do see a 64 making some moves too, and that should be Brett Murphy. Yep, making moves on his 2K teammate, and Hunter Terpstra. I see him trying to make moves back there as well.
Brady Cox just passed on the outside off of turn 2 on the 4 car here, gaining spots.
Up to the lead. That
By
number.
the way, something to note: Hunter Terpstra in the 121 car is on new tires, so expect him to be faster than the field. But he has a lot of damage, so
Yeah, that car is kind of wrinkled.
Top two have pulled away from the field here. You got a blanket about 5 cars up behind them. They all rose in the inside lane, and then from about 7th on back, it's just a mix from outside and inside. There's people trying to dime in the corner, or just trying to ride the bottom, turns 3 and 4. So a lot of lane variation here in Dover.
Yep, that is a positive about this track. I'm looking at the gap right now between second and third, and it's showing on my screen 0.4 seconds, but it is closing up. Okay, that time it wasn't. But yep, the 18 just stalking the 00. Doesn't look like he can get close enough, though, to make a move. They're kind of parallel on speed at the moment.
Some side-by-side racing going on for, I believe that is 10th place. As up front more for 4th place, Thornton to the inside of Peters. He's going to try to make it work.
And also Jason
Side
Rajak.
right behind him.
Caution,
No, they're
yellow
wrecking
flag.
on the backstretch. Actually, it's in turn number 3 now. And there's Brady Floyd in the 20 car. He's the only one left over there.
Oh, another 2K teammate. Not so hot for them. We're going to have to take a look at what causes caution.
Oh, that was a pretty good wreck here. Oh, wow. You'll be surprised at what happens here.
All right. I can't
Oh,
wait.
oh,
We're
oh.
going to be loading it right now.
I just want to say this wreck is sponsored by Air Jordan and SpaceX. That's your hint for what's going to happen here.
I see Wes on the apron. Oh, dang. Okay, time to see what happened. Take a look at the 07 and the number 20 car. Both of these guys are teammates, keep in mind. Oh.
Yeah, they just made contact, and then Brady Floyd kind of goes to space almost, or he tried to at least, but sadly didn't work. But I don't think we should judge him. He's just trying to chase his dreams. It's A for effort.
All right. Rewind, kind of see what happened with Brady. I just took a look at Wes. Looks like he kind of came up on the track. Rewind this
That was
a
like
bit.
a net code too, I believe so. At least that's what it looks like it from yeah, it is. Corner just got loose and he net codes into the 07 or West Gallo. And Gallo goes down in the apron turn 3. And he comes back up in front of the track, right in front of Brady Floyd, turns him, and then he just sticks into the wall, and then he just flies in the air.
Okay, on my screen, he just like didn't exist anymore for a hot minute.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, so okay, yeah, I see it now on your screen. So he just hit the wall, and his the front of his car just stayed inside the wall, and then he just got flung back, and yeah, he basically just rolled to the next part.
It says Logan Ruzinski was given the penalty. I thought that was Wes kind of coming up on the track, but I guess I could be wrong.
Well, it was Logan, hitting the wall and then putting it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The road is closed as of now, so I don't know if they have hit it already, but.
Did you want to bring Peters into the booth? We'll see what he has to say.
All right, yeah. 4, 8.
Is he in general?
No, I don't know. I mean, I guess he can pop in general and we'll pull him in. It's not responding to me on Irison's pit road. It's still closed. Might have to wait. I don't know if they already made their pit stops. Let me go back and see. No, pit road has not been opened yet. So.
All right. The only people that I could access to kind of drag up in here would be my teammates, just because I can only see the shadow race in chat. So I could drag up Hunter, Jason, or Logan if needed. Anybody else, if they want an interview, you're gonna have to be in general, because I can't see individual teams.
I'll ask somebody else. And the spare road is open now, but that's because we are doubling up. So it's 00. Double zero is going to be on the high side here. Because I have to tell Zachary Thornton that his interview will be postponed.
Yep, we'll have to try and get it later.
Alright. Top 4, or top 5 has stayed the same basically. It's Robinson first, Collins second, Thornton has made his way up to third, Grant still fourth, and Luke Peters, the fan favorite, has fallen to fifth here, sadly. His pace car pulls off.
Yep, definitely fan favorite in the comments today. We'll see if the 18 can have anything for the 00. And he launches at the same time.
76 is going to jump the start on the back. He's not going to get anywhere, but he's almost in the wall.
76.
77 spun his tires ahead of him.
Oh.
Tires on him.
Yeah, they're all discombobulated. I see the number 20 making moves in there. Little contact with the 45, but they both save it.
So the 00 is going to put a block on second place, and he's going to try to hit him back. Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson style in Chicagoland in 2018. It doesn't work for him. He couldn't get there. Wow, that was close. The leader threw a block on second place into turn 1. So they're 3 wide in the back. Oh no, this cannot end well. They're back to 2 wide.
Oh, I can see that with the 4.
But nothing gets made of it. That was the blinking Brady Floyd, number 20. He has new tires and he's just flying through the field right now. He is much faster than anybody else, and he's going to make it 3 wide as he's disappearing.
Yeah, he's blinking like crazy.
He's going to take the lead here soon because he is just a man on the mission here, flying through this field on new tires.
Yep, and it will give him some stage points too. I believe Brady is in the playoffs. Because he's not on that cutoff line. I think he is secured, but any points you can get, it will help you. Peters is falling back.
Yeah, put almost the wall that last time by. I think he needs that fan power boost like they have in F3, or, I mean, excuse me, Formula E. Just make sure to tweet out this broadcast and he will get a fan vote. Somebody's in Peru right now. That is Nick McLelland. That's number 5. His car is junked. Same thing happened. Oh, he had construct the 07 car. He just hit the wall off turn 2. Oh, and then he gets hit again by 100 Terps. And his car does not look good. He's gonna fall a few laps down here. But we have a new leader, and it's Brady Floyd just flying away from the field on new tires. We saw what, well, we knew this was gonna happen here. He has taken off.
Yep, I'm going to have to watch second place, though, just for the blinking. So I'm sorry, Brady. But he's actually not in the frame anymore. He's pulling away a lot from Chris.
Shows you how much tires to wear out here at Dover since this track is just so demanding.
Yep, gap of 1 second already. Yikes, that's a lot. We have a wider camera here. We can barely see Chris Robinson in the shot, so you can visually see what 1 second is like. Actually, it's now 1.7.
Peters loose off turn 2. He almost just wrecked it. He is falling back to 7th. He has some damage on the right rear of his car as well. That's the only damaged part of his car. It's just pulling up some people right there. Side by side for 5th. That's Brady Cox and Zachary Thornton. They're going to make some contact here. Oh, 76 got loose. And Zachary Thornton, he's barely tapped the wall. That didn't really affect him, though. This Brady Floyd has just said goodbye to the field. You know, you think he'd be cheating right now, but it's actually just
giving them some quality TV time for the fans with a grand total of 3.4. Yep, it looks like this is the stage caution with Brady.
Oh, reckon Zachary Thornton just got hit off of turn 4, him and Brady Cox.
Oh, him and Brady
Zachary
Cox.
Thornton is not happy with Brady. Brady just did not slow down for the stage caution, and he hit the back of Zachary Thornton here.
Yeah, these two have had a few tangles through the season.
And they are exchanging blows over the radio, playing the blame game and the victim card. But that's not going to save him from... Oh, Zachary Thornton hit the wall! He hits the pin entry! Wow, that is... that does not help him right there.
I caught that on broadcast. Wow.
Wow. I mean, that just held up the entire field, so that's going to be bad for these guys. As Zach Thornton justifying over the radio his absolute assault on those sand barrels here.
We'll see the race off of pit road, and it is not going to be Brady. It is going to be Brett Murphy. Probably took 2 tires.
Zach Thornton, has he used his fast spray yet? These K-rings are not good. I believe he did.
Yeah, that 35 is
you know
fresh.
Okay, so you know how we're supposed to interview Zachary Thornton? I think now would be the perfect time to bring him in. Just to see what happened, see if, he really did use that fast repair.
Yeah, it would be a good time if I could actually see someone in the chat.
I'm just gonna keep messaging him, seeing if he wants that interview.
He should respond. He actually usually looks at his Discord and races. I don't know how he does it, but he somehow still beats me even though he can multitask. I don't,
Well, I've messaged him 3 times and no response in iRacing chat, so I believe he is a lost cause.
Gotcha. Well, 2K teammates. Every single one of the 2K teammates has gotten some TV time so far. We got Brett Murphy in the 64 and Brady Floyd on the outside. Now the tires are even. So we'll see how these guys can last. Actually, Brett is a little behind of the game, but going to stay out, get some of that bonus points. And we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, Zachary Thornton has accepted the interview for next caution, so that is something to stay tuned to here on Matt Moreau TV.
SRTV.
Same thing. Here's Pisco's pulled off. Brett Murphy, your leader on the inside lane. Not like the outside lane as the other leaders have chosen. He's going to take off here as Brady Floyd is too busy blinking to get on the gas.
Yep, he gets away good. The 18 is going to end up side. Oh, he dove it in super deep.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
my gosh. They're just passing the 64 car. Oh, they're 3 wide and contact. Oh.
We'll see if this was worth it for Brett.
Wanted. Yeah, those old tires, that was a big mistake. They were just going to get around them as they're almost wrecking it. Holy cow.
We'll see if, yeah.
He goes from first place all the way back to 12th in 1 lap. Poor guy.
We'll see if that extra point was worth it.
Wall. That's the 76 for Brady Cox in turn 2. He's, oh my gosh, 64 all the way in last place. Poor guy. Nice. Yeah.
Oof. Well, he did get his TV time. There is a battle for the lead, though. I'm going to watch the 18 because he doesn't blink as much.
These top 4 have just pulled away here from the
entire... Oh, Brady loose and the leader goes around!
The entire top 4 is in it. The entire top 4 is wrecked here. Oh, boy. Varying degrees of damage here. Oh, wow. That is something.
Wow, very quickly it looked like Brady got a little loose and the 18 just didn't check up and went right through him.
That might end the 20s race because he is actually the damage is not that bad, but he has already used his fast repair, so has the 35 or Zachary Thornton.
Yeah. 35 uses fast repair. Hope he doesn't have engine damage.
Luke Peters going down pit road while it is closed. So he'll be probably getting an ERL for that.
Yup.
'Cause, wow, what a return of events here. The entire top four has wrecked. Oh
No,
boy,
let's bring
that
up
was...
Thornton because he's gonna have something to say.
Yep.
Where are you, Thornton?
Alright, I'll tell him to go in general. Should be there soon. There he is. So let's go drag him in.
All right, we're gonna bring up Thornton. Hopefully, he doesn't say anything bad. Hey, Thornton, it's Matt Kepi in the booth. You copy?
Yes.
So what
yeah.
happened?
Where do you
It's
want to
been
start?
a fabulous time.
So
You know, it was going good before the stage, but then we had somebody hit us after the stage caution came out. And then going into the pits, I just didn't think the barrels deserved a nice time. So that happened.
you know, they will I just got word that they will be pressing charges against you, so and the only way you avoid going to jail is if you win this race.
I don't know. Now I just got involved in that wreck, which that's always fabulous. Somehow no RPN damage though, so we're still going strong, and we're gonna try to win this race, but we'll see. I
Yeah,
don't
just got
like
some-
Dover. Dover is a bad track.
And now you're gonna now the monster's gonna eat you for saying that because that's karma.
I guess so.
It sounds like the monster's slowly nibbling on that 35 car.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
is.
It's starting to come along now. This monster's really starting to get some nice nibbles in.
Well, you're not as damaged as that 18 car on the outside right there.
Yeah,
He
he
has
is
no
missing his
nose.
front end. Yeah.
Doesn't the
Well,
18
this
have
is
a
gonna be
fast
exciting.
repair?
What'd you say?
I said I thought the 18 still has fast repair left.
I think so. I think he does. I just don't think he hasn't used it. Anyways, well, thanks for broadcasting, guys.
You're welcome.
Hopefully I see you again after the race.
All right.
Mhm.
Hopefully it's not in a coffin.
Yeah. See ya. Hopefully I don't wreck in this restart.
See ya. Good luck, Thornton.
Thank you.
Good luck. I have a feeling he's just gonna instantly spin his tires and wreck it.
We'll see. I think this is the first time a lot of these drivers have gone on used tires. The
They're
924
They're going to be
pushing.
going green here soon. Zach
Now-
Thorne hits the go button here.
Green, green, green.
That's a good start for him. As he's going to pull away from the 18 since the 18 has no hood. They're almost to the right. Got a car in the back blocking like crazy. They get it sorted out. Zach Thorne's going to pull away here. All clean through turns 1 and 2. Into 3, mostly single file. As by the way, in case you're wondering, with that last wreck, it was Brady Floyd getting loose off turn 4, and he just was spinning and spun down into second place on the inside, and that just came up and collected Zach Thorne and Luke Peters in 3rd and 4th. So you got a bit of a stack up right there. That's the Lowe's looking car, like the 21 of Logan, or he backed up in turn 2 and he had contact from behind. As the 76 gets put to the wall by Luke Peters. Wow, that was a nice save by the 76. Just put behind him, the 69 passenger car is gonna try to get close to him. He's arcing the corner here, being chased by Bryn George, who wrecked early in this race. He now finds himself 15th. As there's more contact, 100 Terps are almost in the wall. He had contact with the 07. Just a lot of hectic things happening back to the back here.
Bring George to the inside of the side. Hey, as Bryn
Oh,
gets
Bryn
wicked
George.
loose.
And George almost spun off 2 and 2, went all the way down near the inside wall. Was able to save it. Still has not lost his position until now. Is on the outside lane. Hunter Turco is trying to go around him. Still has not cleared him. 07 almost in the wall. And Hunter Turks are still not cleared of Bryn George. Hunter Turks are almost in the wall. Bryn George is going to go all the way down towards the inside just to try to avoid him. Hunter Turks is pulled away and cleared the 8 car.
Back up to the front though. We can see the 924 past the 18. And Jason is going to try his best to hunt down that damaged 35 car.
Yeah, the I don't know how the 18 has held on to third place here. He is missing pieces of his car, so
He's missing a lot of pieces. I hope that engine doesn't blow, to be honest. And I also really hope I didn't jinx him. So.
a bit of contact between double zero and the 45 of Andretti Robinson off turn 2. They keep it clean. The double zero is going to bounce off the apron. That's something you don't want to do, is he's going to lose some time. He got a bit loose too. He's lucky he didn't wreck the thing. So Peters trying to high side hustle it around the 21 car. He's going to look high, but not able to make anything work there.
Gonna try again though. Sitting down a little deeper, but it doesn't look like he's gonna get that run off.
Yeah, but Zachary Thornton better start looking at his mirror soon, because that 924 car of Rajak has slowly reeled in this 35 car. He is running about a tenth faster than Thornton.
And this is a track that Jason does enjoy. He's told me that. And this is a track that Thornton hates. So we'll see.
Yeah, but Thornton's first and Jason is in second, so yeah, he's slowly pulling them in lap by lap, getting 1/10, getting closer and closer, as the 18 finally being threatened for third here by Tyler Granat. Granat's going to try to look at the outside lane, crossover move. 18's going to close the door on him. They're single file throughout most of this pack, if not all of it. As the 81's going to give a bumper to the 18 car here in turns 3 and 4. Just short track racing here, just like my friend Tom Drake would say.
Yep, 81 dives it down to the inside. 18 does give him room.
Zero sends it in on the 4 car as well behind him.
2 paddles going on.
Almost in the wall. And somebody's in the wall. That is Luke Peters. Loses a small amount of time and will lose 1 spot.
Parker Collins did manage to hold on to that 3rd place, but now he has the charging 12 of Connor LaFrance, who will try to the inside of him.
Peter went blinking here. And close racing behind him, double zero in the 4 car. And 12's going to try to get by the 18 car, and he will, because he's not damaged. It's side by side for the race lead. Thornton and Jason Rajak right there in the 924 car. Finally pulling him in, but he just trying to get by him on the inside lane. Zachary's just diming the corners here, and he's still able to keep his position.
Yep, Thornton doing a good job using that momentum on the high side. Keep his spot away from Jason. Jason, though, clearly looking like he is faster. It very well could be that damage from that 35 car. But it's going to be interesting, because that 35 slides up a little bit in the middle. And 924 is able to keep it nice and tight to the apron.
As the 18 is slowly falling back, he's lost a few positions since we last checked by on him, as the 2nd place to the bumper, Zachary Thornton here.
Yeah, it looks like I was just a little up tap. Thornton slides up the track. That's going to open the door for Jason. Side by side out of 2.
They're racing up here for the lead. But Thornton's been able to hold off him on the outside lane, but he's not going to be able to here.
Yep, Thornton slid up a lot higher.
Maybe.
But he does have to mind him.
No, it's not going to work, because here comes the 12 car. It's just what the 12 car wanted, and he has reeled in the leaders. And side by side, the 4 and another car. Let me zoom in on this. That is the 77 of Brian Marzano. I believe I'm saying his name right. Now Zach Thornton under fire for 2nd place. So there's contact for 6th place here. It's 77 in the 4, like I mentioned before. They don't really lose any time there. They almost hit the wall, making contact with each other. Because the entire field has just spread themselves out here.
Tyler Franz still on that back bumper in the 35. That allows Jason to increase his lead by 0.3 of a second. Kind of trying the outside though. But Thornton's tires, they seem to be dying because he can't cool that car down on the inside.
Here
Maybe a
goes
little
the 12 on the
blocking.
inside.
Thornton's way high up the track. That's
Trying to get the big arc, but he's just going to give his position up.
either
Tries to crossover,
that,
but he does not have the speed.
either that, or the
12's gonna
tires
try to
just
do the same
can't
thing
let
now.
him.
Yeah. Stepping off the pit here. It's caution.
And there definitely will be another caution because Dover is a very technical and challenging track. He's going to send it in though.
As they're approaching the lap car of the guy who at least gave an A+ or effort, Mr. Brett Murphy, the 64.
Oh, they're approaching
who,
Brett.
Yeah, he sadly went from leader to loser in one lap, or at least probably one corner.
Just that tire difference. He was probably hoping that there would be a caution because they
Gambled.
tend
Not
to kind of
reckless.
stack up after the second stage, but so far we've been good, even though there is going to be another wreck later on.
Back and throw under fire for third place. 81's going to try to cross him over.
The yellow
He
flag
gets
is
the back
out.
bumper as there is a caution
I knew it.
on the racetrack here.
All right.
It was the 76 car in turn number 1. Let's see what this happened here.
All right, we will.
Oh, he
take
just
a
got loose
replay.
off turn 4 and just spun. Almost had it saved and he just spun down the entirety of the front stretch and oh, he takes out the pit cone. Oh man, that cone had a family.
All right, we'll take a look at the death of a cone. Brace yourself. I don't know if you can handle it. Before that, yeah, he was on the inside of Brain. Little wiggle, just couldn't hold it anymore. Oh, he took out the green cone. A little harmless spin, but it did burn out the yellow for us. Now they're going to be stacked up again, and we'll see what happens.
Most of the field going to pit road. 64 is gonna stay out and take the wave around here.
64 is staying out. Oh. Well, I mean, honestly, I think that is a good call for the 64.
He's got to get his lap back. So
Take the wave round, get your lap back, and now these guys are all stacked up again, and they're kind of crazy. So
Zachary Thorne's gonna win the race off pit road. It looked like the 924 car was gonna have it, but no. Zachary Thorne out of nowhere, and he takes the lead off pit road with his mangled car.
So Jason gonna have to try it again past the 35.
And 64 is coming to pit road this time. He will not make the same mistake twice. I know these cautions have been going by quick, so we'll see if we get the one to go this time, or if they will shorten it at least some way down the track.
So does this mean the 64 is still a lap down, or
I believe he's I
So he
mean,
got the wave
he's probably on
around?
the lead lap now.
Okay, he got the wave around. Okay, and he's just pinning with the lap for where the lap cars would go.
And 12 car going to drop to the back for speeding here. He's not happy over the radio.
Oof. The 18 car lost some spots on pit road. But he does have a fresh car now, so no threat of that engine blowing up. Unless he gets another one, but that'd be a different story.
I should get the 1 degree next time by. We're trying to get a hold of a driver for any of you here.
We could interview Jason if you would like.
Can if you want.
Alright, we'll do it real quick. Hey, Jason's back in the booth. You copy?
Hey Matt, how you doing?
Hey, also I'm with Kepi too, so we're gonna provide some entertainment for these people. But so far, you've been having a good race. We saw you manage to get around Thornton there. So how was it from your perspective?
The race has been pretty good. I started back in ninth and now up to second. Zach taking the outside is going to really help. I feel like I'm running well. I know we got Christopher behind me. I know he's been running well, so I'm going to have to step up my game here a little bit. But the Unbound Chevrolet is running really well for Shadow Racing, and I'm looking forward to trying to compete for the win. Hopefully pull this thing in victory lane.
Yeah, hopefully we could talk to you in the booth later on. There's no more lights on the pace car, so I'll put you back in your chat so you could enjoy it with your teammates.
Yeah, thanks. And I want to say hi to Tommy. I know he's watching, so hey, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
He has left the channel here. You got a good 6 likes on the video. 3 viewing right now. So pace car's gonna pull off right now. As we restart in the hands of the leader, Zach Thorne, who has chosen the outside lane. Unlike last time, where he chose the inside lane, and he's going right.
He's going
now.
early. Jason.
He's damaged number 35.
Jason firing off too as soon as he could, but there is like a 4/10 gap that he's going to try and make up. Chris Robinson, we know he's a rocket ship. He's right behind the 924.
All clean so far. And I feel spread out. Some by side-by-side battles, such as for 5th, as that's the 18 and the 4, as the 18 has taken his fast repair, so if he wrecks again, he is most likely not going to be in a good position to race. And so we got a car making contact there.
Oh,
right
caution,
there.
Luke Peters!
Caution,
Peters
yellow
already
flag.
used that fast repair too.
And he
He
has
just
he has,
lapped.
retired himself in the session. Him and the 21. Peters just sent it in there in turn 2, and he got loose. Made contact with the 21, and they both just slid on the wall in the outside lane. In the outside wall, and they just slid down the track on the inside wall. So
we'll have to take a look and see
Luke
what
Peters,
happens.
the fan favorite, not going to be racing for the win today.
Yeah, that's a shame because he was doing good early on.
And I believe everybody will stop watching now since the viewer's favorite is no longer in the race. So.
Oof. Alright, we'll see what happened. I know the 21 was involved.
Some guy over there just said that Dover is actually just Big Bristol, and I have to agree with that.
Over? Yeah, definitely. Alright, we're going to take a look
Some
and
cars
see
going
what
at the road
happened.
here.
Oh, Peter slid up the track. Probably sent it in. Slid up into the side of Rosinski. Peters left the session. And Rosinski doesn't look like he has too much damage, but that side is a little crinkled up.
Him, Hunter Terpstra, and Brody Floyd, the only ones pitting here under this caution. 64 is going to get a lap back now, so he should be on the lead lap.
Okay, so the 64 didn't take the wave around last time, or he took the wave around and still was put down a lap. Either way, he's now in the mix of this thing. And the only person who isn't in the mix is Luke Peters and someone in a green car, I think, retired too.
And us. We have no way to win this race together. So.
We didn't have a chance. Luke Peters was in the session, so I don't know. Only way to beat Luke is if he wrecks out. Oh, Hunter. I don't know. You may get some dislikes for that comment.
Yeah, man. We do not condone Ryan Terpstra's hateful language used in our chat. And he will have to pay our fine if we get fined for that. So lights are off on the pace car. Actually, no, I lied. That's next time.
I do see
Green
some
light.
lights still.
I swear they were off, but you know, guess not. As I will set my eye appointment starting now.
You skipped your eye appointment to make sure you broadcast?
Yeah. You know, I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday morning. To make sure I am a good peak health to broadcast, but it looks like I need to get my eyesight checked too.
Alright, we'll have to start a GoFundMe account. Get Kepi a pair of glasses.
Thank you. I mean, I was studying for a bunch of tests. I passed my prostate exam. I passed my COVID test, so I am good to go here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sadly, I didn't have time to study for my pregnancy test, and I failed that. So,
I don't know. I don't know what to
Well-
tell you.
well, luckily, I do not have to take time off for that though, because if I would have passed that, I would have to take in about 9 months off of broadcasting, and you know we can't have that. So
No, we can't.
that was just a blessing in disguise in order to pass the time, as now we have wasted 1 lap, and we have 1 lap to green here.
Yep, we gotta make sure we have our Kepi in the booth. You can see people kind of changing their lanes. Like Chris Robinson made sure he wanted to get the bottom. And it looks like Jason chose the bottom. Tyler Grenett on top.
Give Zach go early this time. I'm sure Jason has learned from what Zach Thornton did last time, so he's going to be on his toes here.
Yeah, we'll see if he is prepared. And also that 21 car catching up to the tail end of the field. Not going to go a lap down.
Still has some damage, so
I believe he's not taken his fast repair yet. If he has, or if he has. I forget if he's been involved in a wreck already. As pace car's pulled off here. Zachary's gonna wait.
He's
a bit later
waiting this
and
time.
he's going now.
And there he
Green
goes.
flag, green flag.
Gets a good jump here. Is they're gonna be side by side for second? That's gonna be good for him.
Jason clears the 81. And this time the gap isn't as large as it was before. Only 0.2 of a second. Last time it was 0.3. So Jason more prepared this time.
Side by side for fourth now. It's the 18 and the 81. All clean so far. He's 12 almost in the wall. Back in the pack around 10th place. So the 4 is gonna really tie him in this corner here. So side by side. That is
See
07
Darren.
in the 9 car.
Yep.
Yeah. That's side by side for the lead. There's almost contact. Oh, Zachary Thornton and Jason. Here comes the 00 flying in. They really slowed themselves down there. As Jason was just able to get to the inside of Zachary Thornton. His 00's going to dime in the corner here, but his run gets stopped. Because Jason just blocked him there in turn 2. He's going to try the same thing, try to get the run down the strider. He is faster than these 2 leaders right now. Looks low, looks back up high. He's going to try the exact same thing. Let's see how good this 924 car is at blocking him. Huge run on him. He's going to block him all the way down, and he's putting the bumper there, saying, hello, I am there. Wow, this is really getting dicey up here. So I believe less than 40 laps to go here. Lap 100, excuse me, lap 85 out of 120, so.
Yep.
And now
Chris
he's
Robinson has
falling
to
back.
recoup a little bit, but he is showing some speed out of that 00 like he has all season long. We got a Toyota in
falling
first, a
back.
Chevy in second, and a Ford in third. So.
Oh, they're
Manufacturing
wrecking in the
battle.
back. They're wrecking off
Caution,
turn
yellow flag.
4. Oh, so there's Brady Cox again in that 76 car.
Oh, that car is.
And the 21's. Actually, no, he's not in it. That's the, it was a 64 and the 76. 64 is, I believe, hit the apron in turn 4, and as he went up the track in the 76, and they both hit the wall in turn 4, and they just wrecked out of the corner. 76 with no front end nor hood, so it is not good.
I will take a look. You can see that 76 surrounded by the 69, 8, and 64.
It's interesting to note on how the 76 is a lap down racing the leaders. That is 64 calling them out for that, not happy for being wrecked with
I thought the
lap
64 was
tire.
on the lead lap.
Yeah.
Because, yeah,
Found
he
him made it
slid
back on
up
the
a little
slide, yeah.
bit. And then he and the 76 just couldn't get off of each other.
Was most of the field coming down to run. Look at this. Jason's going to stay out. Zachary Thorne, the leader, pits. The 81's going to stay out alongside of Jason. And I believe 1 or 2 more cars stayed out. Or maybe, because that might have just been lap cars. It's not being allowed to pit yet. No, I believe everybody else is pitted. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting to see here. We only see 2 cars with you know, old tires versus new tires here. We saw how good those new tires were. Zachary Thorin wins the race off pit road.
I saw Brady Floyd go too. So it looks like not
He
taking
missed
tires.
his pit stall though.
He missed his pit
He
stall?
missed his pit stall. So he's gonna come back down here.
Gotcha. So 35 winning the race off of pit road once again. Did Jason or... Jason's behind the pace car. Did he not pit?
Yeah, I said that. Him and the 81 have stayed out. As Brady Floyd's finally going down pit road. Not what he wanted, making an awesome mistake late in this race here. He's gonna go to the back.
Alright, we'll have to see if Jason and the 81, if they fall back. Or maybe they're trying to save a tire set because these guys are not done wrecking. And
Yeah.
after Brady was able to just march his way from the back to the front.
Two to green right now.
Alright, so we're going to have to kill some time.
We're gonna bring somebody in here. See who wants to get interviewed.
Who do you want to bring in?
You can bring in anyone. You can bring in the 81 if he's available. So he's our second place right here.
Alright, we'll see if anyone is in general.
Nope. Are you able to bring in the other Shadow Racing driver?
I could bring in Logan if you want.
Bring in Logan then.
Alright. Hey, Logan's back in the booth. You copy?
Yep.
Alright, you've had an eventful day, I guess to say. So how's it going?
Yep. I'm dead, so that's always great.
Well,
Yeah, I'm at like 2,700 RPM, so
oh, no fast repair left.
I can't hear. Right now. There's too many people talking in my car, so I don't know.
Did you use your fast
You
repair
have-
already?
Yes, I did, because I died before the stage, because someone slammed on the brakes coming out of like either 2 or 4. I don't know which, but yeah, it's always great.
Oh, fun times.
Yep, I was thinking about heading out, but I'll stick around, see if anything interesting happens.
I'm sure
You
something
never know.
interesting will. We got like 30 laps of chaos left in front of us.
Hope, thanks for heading up in the booth with us. Pace car is just about to turn off the pit road. Thanks for joining us, because he is gone.
I just put him back in his chat so he could communicate. After this, we'll have to talk to Brian and see if I can get some access to the other chats. And away goes Jason.
has
Green,
gone
green,
early.
green.
Yeah, he hit the go button early like Zachary Thorne did 2 cautions ago. Thorne, I believe, made a little contact with the 81.
Thornton also charging too. Making quick work of the 81. We'll see how quick of work he can make of the 924, who has fairly old tires.
exactly the first person with new tires. Just a reminder, the 924 and the 81 both on old tires here. So Thorin,
Oh, was the 924 got loose in turn 1 here. They almost made contact. Exactly, Thorin sends it down the inside. New tires versus old tires here as new tires prevail really much here. He is just taking off, and that is not what Jason wanted. They're side by side, the 18 and 81. 18 going to get by, just new tires, even by a few laps, or much better than these old tires.
Yeah, they're not dropping off as much as we saw with 64. So it makes me want to think that these guys maybe are saving the extra tire set coming to the end of the race. But if we do go green until the end of the race, we're going to see 924 and the 81 in the back. But these guys are fairly safe in the playoffs. Actually, Tyler's not. Tyler's like plus 20 out of the cutoff line. So.
Oh, 45.
Oh, 45 into the wall.
He spins it.
The yellow flag is
And that's
out.
going to be a caution here. He's made contact with, I believe, the 77. No, it was the 4 car. Yeah, he just drifted up the track into him. Lucky the 4, that didn't really affect him. That was only the 45 paying the price for that. He has just no back end in that car. You know, been having a decent race, kept it quiet and just kept it clean. He's never really had any close calls at all this race until now.
Yep, it looks like slid up. I don't know if there was contact with the 4 or if he was just trying to stay off of the 4.
I think I was just good old short track racing.
Maybe just another Dover moment.
As you're only green for a few laps there, I believe 2. As now 21 and everybody else behind him going to pit road. That's Logan, Brett Murphy, Hunter Terpstra, Brady Floyd, Andretti Robinson, of course, going to pit road because he had just wrecked. So. Is everybody else going to stay out here? Let's see if a few laps really make a difference for those people in the back, but we don't really know. So 76 is going to get our waiver around. That's Brady Cox here. So Zachary Thornton still in the lead. Jason and the 81 as well. Choosing to stay out here. Just trying to save an extra tire set like we were talking about. So they are committed.
Yep, that run was only like 6 laps, so I assume these guys would come down for that last set anywhere between 10 and 20 laps to go, which is coming up. So if there was another wreck, probably 924 and 81 would come down to pit. How many sets do the 35 and 18 and everybody else have?
We're going to be restarting with about 20 laps to go when we go green. I believe we're coming to the 1 to go. Let me just look at the pace car lights this time to prove that I am not blind. And they are still going off. We have 2 laps of green. As Hunter Tarpstra said, he wants to be interviewed, and he's we're waiting for him to go into general.
All right, you want to interview Hunter?
I'll tell him again to hop into.
I can just drag him. I can see him.
Okay, let me just do that then.
Hey, Hunter, it's Matt and Cappy in the booth. You copy?
Hey guys.
So you got the interview you wanted. So how's your race been going?
It's kind of a boring one for me. I haven't really had a chance to do anything. I got in a wreck early and just rode around till stage, took my fast repair, and then got in another wreck right after that. So just been a slow race for me. First race back in a while, so.
How's it go sometimes?
Yeah.
Is this over? The Monster Mile?
Yeah. Not my best track, never has been. Not the biggest short track fan, but.
Is anybody you want to thank here?
I'll just thank everyone that's racing with me today. I'll thank Jason and Logan and everyone else that's here. It's always fun racing with these guys. Sometimes it might get intense, but it's always fun.
All right. We'll put you out here. Good luck in the rest of the race. We hope here in the booth that you can come from behind and just win this race.
All right, well, nice talking to you, Hunter. I'll put you back with your teammates.
Yep. See you guys.
All right, see ya.
So, yeah. Brett Murphy went to pit road again. He is he's I guess topping off or just taking extra tires or what. Let me see. Oh no, he's just trying to get some damage repaired. He didn't take any tires. He has no hood, so you know he's not gonna be the fastest car out there. So as we're about almost into turn number 3 here. Pace car lights are off, as you can see. The leader, Zachary Thorne, has chosen the outside lane like he has usually done here. Let's see how well this restart is going to go, because it's new tires on the front row. Row 2 is old tires. Pace car pulls off. Let's see when Zach Thornton goes. Will not go early this time. He's going to wait, and now he goes right here. Pretty good, good start.
Green flag, green flag.
Is there 3 wide? The 00 is sending it through the middle. A few rows back, and he makes the pass. Oh wow, that was a bold move, and it just worked for him there.
Trying to make up time. It looks like he might have a fresher set of tires than some of these guys.
Yeah, but he might get penalized for that too. We'll have to wait for race control. As that's the 07 in turn 4, almost wrecking his Hunter Terpstra. Almost wrecks it. He gets really loose off turn 4. And he's going to lose 2 spots. There's contact. That's the 81 and the 77. They are lucky that they did not wreck there. So here comes the 4. He's going to give a little bump to the 81 on the outside. He might take it 4 wide here. I mean, excuse me, 3 wide. He does not, though. It's the 00 man on a mission. Looks like he has new tires or something. He is flying through the field right now. There's 18, about 2 car lengths behind Zach Thorne, our leader. Nothing else happening through the field. Mostly single file here. Here comes the battle for the lead, closing in here. 18 is a 10th faster than Zachary Thorne here. The top 2 have really pulled away by about, maybe a second here.
Yeah, on the ticker, I'm looking at the gap is 1.5 seconds between second and third, so it's pretty significant.
They don't choke it. Looking clean so far throughout the pack. 3rd place all by himself. And then for 4th, it's the 81 and the 77. The 00 is watching it here.
And there goes
Chris.
Chris.
Gonna make a pass. That's for 5th place on the 77. He's going to easily get it here. Here comes for the lead. 18 close in again. Zachary Thorne shuts the door on him into turn number 1. He's going to try to get the crossover here. He gets on the gas before Thornton. And he's got the run down the back here. He's going to take the outside lane this time. And he's going to try the crossover here, arcs it down later in the corner. 35, a bit slow through there. And he is right there again. He's going to try the same thing. But 35 is going to block him as the 00 has made the pass on Jason for 3rd with those fresh tires, and he's just going to start closing in as 3rd comes 18, sends to the inside. That's not going to work for him, or is it? No, it won't.
Maybe, yeah, you can't get the momentum.
By on the outside. So, 77 got loose off turn 4. He almost wrecked it, but he's kept it clean.
See, Mark Brannigan Jr. doesn't look like he'll make the move on the 12, but he's sending it really wide.
Help single file. Mostly out the pack as here comes 18 again. He's just trying so hard to get it, but Zachary Thorne closes the door. He's just got the run on the outside lane. So there's almost contact between the 77 and the 924 car. That's for 4. The 924 car, just, all no tires. He's really holding up these cars behind him. But it's tough to pass here if you're not on the outside lanes. And we're seeing that with the leaders right now. The 00 slowly closing in. He's actually 3/10 faster. The 18 on my screen just tapped the wall. But the 18, the 00 in third place, slowly closing in on these leaders. Let's see if he has enough time.
Gap is down to 1.3. We'll see. We are just shy of 10 to go here in this race. The 18 Stock and Thornton. Every time he's trying the inside line.
Floyd contact with 81. And 81 not happy with Brady Floyd. That's side by side too. That's Jason and the 77 car as well. Jason, ooh, almost hit the wall. He's going to slow himself down. So 3 wide in the back. And somehow made it work off turn 4. Jason's going to lose 2 spots here. The 12 is about around him too. So once again, like we've been seeing these last few laps, just 18 tries to go lower than Zachary Thornton entering the corner, but Zachary just shuts the door on him. The 18 can't really do anything about it. 18 trying to get on the gas earlier in the 35. Just he still can't really do anything. Zachary Thornton actually had a pretty good corner there. There's around 10 to go here, but you never know here. Bristol's 00 is actually. He's flying right now. He actually might get to these cars before it's over here. I believe there's 9 laps to go here. He's only faster than him by about 1/10 now. Because last time 00 ran a 0.1, Parker ran 18, and second place ran a 0.2, and the leader ran a 0.3. So first place is the slowest out of everybody in the top 3, but he's still able to hang on as the leader.
Up that gap from Chris to Parker, it's decreased. It's now just
00 almost spun off corner.
Yep, it went up a little bit, but it's still roughly around 6.5 tenths.
Yeah. They have started to even out here, because everybody's running like a 0.3 or a 0.4 in the top 3. Actually, the fastest car out of these guys up front is the 77 in 4th place, and right behind him is the 12 in 5th. They're probably going to run out of time. Assuming we don't get a caution. It's Brady Floyd on the inside of the 4. He's not going to be able to make it work, because he's trying to pass on the inside lane. 18 slowly closing in on Zachary Thornton here. About 6 laps to go, coming to 5. It's going to be certainly an interesting race as 00's closing in a little bit here. Really have enough as just everybody behind the leader is just closing in on him. Zachary Thornton, he does not like this track, like I said, but might as well eke himself out a win here.
Yeah, he was doing very well.
Corner. That is not helping him right there as 18 has closed in a lot here. And the cars behind him are starting to close in even more. He gets loose again. Here comes 18.
What will the 18 do when he gets to his bumper? Will he try and move him or try and pass him?
I don't know. He's just trying to arc the corner like we've been saying throughout the broadcast, throughout this run. And now Zachary Thornton's going to try the same thing. And it's actually going to work out for him. He's going to pull away from the 18 car here. Took away his line. Because the 00 77 stalled out a bit, chasing these cars down. 00 is actually stalled off in the 77. He's got to him. 00.
Oh, loose! Loose!
Oh,
he saves it, but Brian Stu is outside.
They've slowed them both down. We're coming to 2 laps to go. 18 has to do something here. 00 almost in the wall, and he does tap it. And he is wheeling it right now. These guys won't be able to catch the leaders unless they wreck. Because, he almost, 00 almost turns the 77. 77 gets loose, but he still has the speed advantage over 00. As we're coming to the white flag here. One more time around for Zachary Thornton. Can he win at the track he doesn't like? Oh boy.
We'll see. The gap is 3 tenths.
Zachary Thornton's going to drift up the track here. That's not going to be good for him. 18 closing in. Is Zachary Thornton a bit loose too, but it's just the gap's too big for the 18 to really do anything.
He's going to send it in there. Can't do anything. He's going to
Zachary Thornton. He's going to win here at Dover. He survives this mistake-free race mostly. for him.
He made fun of the
mean,
monster. The monster didn't attack him, so.
And we say mostly because he did have that incident with the pit wall.
He had a few
But hey,
incidents
he wanted
today.
he hoped to be interviewed after the race, and he will. He earned this one here.
Yep, unfortunately, the strategy for Jason and Brady didn't pay off because that caution never came. But Brady managed to get a top 10. Jason just shy of a top 5, came in home in 6. Your winner is going to be Zachary Thornton, followed by Parker Collins. That was something. Brian
Zachary's gonna
Lorenzo,
put it down here.
Christopher Robinson, and Connor LaFrance will be your top 5. Followed by Jason Jacques, Mark Brannigan Jr., Brady Floyd in 8th, Seth Hood in 9th, and Brady Cox in 10th. You want to talk about the rest of the field?
I don't know, because they didn't really do anything. So.
Ouch!
Well, we've had a great race for the lead here. This is why you should always tune in to SRTV Coast to Coast. But I mean, hey, describe the top 3. I mean, not the top 3. I'm reading Discord, but describe the back of the field. They're side by side sometimes, but I mean, they're spread out too. So I mean, really nothing much to say. Sorry. 76 joining. Zachary throwing to Burnhousing has blown his engine. Oh, the kid's just murdered by the 12 car.
I pause it
Oh,
as soon as
no.
the 12 car is taking him out. All right, we'll do interviews for the top 3 drivers. That'll be Zachary Thornton, Parker Collins, and Brian Lorenzo.
Let's bring in 3rd place right here.
Oh, there they
Brian
are, all in
Luzardo.
general.
Let's bring in that 77 car.
All right, we're going to bring up Brian. Hey,
What's up,
Brian. Matt Kepi and Booth, you copy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
So, Brian, you're starting to close in on that last run, but just ran out of time. How was the car today?
It was very interesting. First long run, it was just pretty bad. I got very tight and stuff and just fell back. But again, yeah, that last run, I was just able to really keep it up, and I was catching those guys at the end, I'm pretty sure, like crazy.
Mm-hmm. You had a nice looking number 77 car right here. You kept it clean most of the race. You were one of the few drivers out here who guess didn't really have any trouble out here. So should pat yourself in the back for that one.
Yeah, man, we got screwed last week, and this is a big comeback to get a podium. And clutch because, if you've seen our playoff position, we finished in front of the guys we needed to by a lot.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else you want to thank here?
Got to thank Animal Style Racing, team I race for in this league, and that's pretty much it. And thank you guys for broadcasting tonight.
Thank you. I'll send you the check in the mail for that. So strong performance, strong rebound here for the 77 here. High hopes into the next race.
Yes, sir.
All right,
now
that
we're
was.
bringing in 2nd place.
All right, yeah, we were just talking to Brian. I just wanted to make a point about the playoff picture he was talking about. Playoffs will happen in 2 races. So next race will be Talladega, and that will be the race before the playoffs. So it's going to be a little controversy. For the playoff picture, starting in the 8th position is Tyler Grenot, who is plus 20 above the cut line. Parker Collins was plus 12. Wes Gallo was plus 1. Brian Lorenzo was minus 1. Darren Staff minus 4. Nathan Talman minus 14. Brady Cox minus 16. Seth Hood minus 18. So, but Brian getting that top 3 position, like you said, coming in clutch, got a lot of points over Wes. A decent amount. Actually, no, he didn't get any over Parker, but he only needs that 1 spot from Wes. Also got a lot of positions over Darren too, and Tallman.
All right, Talladega ought to be interesting next week.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be something.
Let's bring in our 2nd place driver, Parker Collins.
Hey, Parker, it's Matt and Cappy in the booth. You copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
You
So
had a
Parker
very.
just. Oh, you can go, Matt. Let's go.
All right. You had a very interesting race there. You're stalking Thornton there at the end. You're all top 5 throughout most of the day. Solid points for you. So, how was it for you and your 18 team?
It was pretty good. We had a really solid car. I thought we had a race-winning car. Just wasn't meant to be there at the end. A couple things went wrong in that race. I think could have changed the outcome just by one spot, but that is what it is. But solid points today. I'll definitely take it.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Especially with the next race being Talladega, and you're so close to that cut line.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nerve-wracking race. I think as long as I can just stay out of trouble early on and then make my way to the front and have a solid finish. I think I got it locked down.
Gotcha. Cappy, anything you want to ask him?
And nothing much. I mean, strong performance in the race, but just couldn't close in the deal. But second place still, uh, still good. Second place is still good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, as our leader or winner, Zach Thorne, has left.
He
The
just left General.
generals
Oh
calling it
my
off.
gosh.
I'll get him back here.
All right, thank you, Parker.
Yep.
All right,
All right.
we're gonna wait a little bit for
There
Thornton.
he
He
is. He's
was.
back. He's back.
There we go. All right, Thornton, welcome back. How dare you leave General on us?
I was just talking to my non-official teammates.
So, Zachary Thorne, you proved yourself to be the greatest iRacer of all time here tonight.
So does this mean the monster doesn't hate me anymore?
I guess not. Hey, you tamed
Are
the
the barrels
monster,
still
Zach.
pressing charges?
Congratulations.
You made fun of the
Yep.
monster, and the monster didn't attack you. So I guess that's a very good accomplishment.
You
Eh,
stopped
eh,
nibbling.
Yeah, you escaped jail time for this. Congratulations.
Thanks.
So Zach, no, I mean, we already interviewed once. We saw what you've been doing all day. A bit of a rocky start, but hey, you sealed the deal. You're up front all race, and just great job. You really proved you're the greatest race car driver of all time
It
here
it
today.
was a it was a rough like end of the stage into the start of the final stage, but I was able to get it under control, tamed the monster, and we were able to race pretty good for the rest of it.
Yep.
I think I know Luke Peters got into a wreck at some point, which he was one of the competitors that was good that he didn't have to deal with another guy. But I just ran pretty well. I had some good strategy towards the end, so it was nice.
Also, I have a question, Jack. So, does you winning here tonight, earn Matt Moreau broadcasting in the next serial race?
Um, uh, I don't know.
Wow. All right. Well, CRL could have at least 1 million people watching it next week, but I guess it won't. You know, I mean, we've been averaging a few 100,000 here, and we
Okay.
have actually a 100, not 100, 1 million unique viewers here. I'm looking at the total the real stats right now, Zach. So
I'll have to
you're
consider. I'll have to consider.
all right. What if I paid you? Hmm?
Uh,
Well, hey, I'm just saying.
I'm not. Hey, back to the race. Yeah. So the
No,
end of the race, me and Parker had a really good battle going. Good, great racing with him. We both did a good job. I had to burn my stuff up to stay ahead of him because I knew I had to stay ahead of him to win the race because I knew as soon as he got past me, I was over. That was a lot of fun towards the end because we both killed our stuff. I was concerned about Christopher and then Ryan catching us and passing us, but luckily it was a couple more laps. So I don't know if it was gonna be the same result.
Yeah, eventually
yeah.
they stalled out, and the gap just wasn't decreased as much as it was. But
Yep.
also, as you mentioned, with that strategy, the 924 and 81 didn't take tires, and they kind of acted like as a buffer between you guys. So
Yeah, they kind of screwed themselves.
Mm-hmm. But
Especially
yeah.
Jason, because he was right with me. I mean, he had good pace. I mean, at least he still finished looks like sixth, but that's still good. But yeah.
All right. Zach, I have one more thing. So,
Wait, can I
only.
point out something really
Okay.
quickly?
Yeah.
I'm a 3-4-4 in the last 4 races.
Hmm.
I've won 3 of the last 4 races. I just gotta say that.
All right. Okay. This will bring up. This will fill up my next point. So, um, I know at Atlanta, right? Parker White won, and see, he said, well, basically, we all know that he has cheats. So I was wondering if Parker White has to give you his cheats in order to
No,
join CRL now, and you just use his cheats these last few races
no,
in order
no,
to
no,
win.
no,
Because
no, no.
you had a damaged car today, and you still won. Plus, you made
My
fun
left front was
of
a
the
little crinkled. I
monster.
was surprised it did not affect more.
No, that's because you were using cheats today.
No, 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 no,
No,
no.
there's no
No
way you
cheats.
were able to
No
be able
cheats.
to win with a
No
damaged
cheats.
car and have won 3 in the last 4, right? Zach, I have just exposed you here on national
No.
television.
No. No. I do not accept this.
Yeah, because we all know it's true. Zach, you're going
No.
away for a long time.
All right.
I'm recording this. It's being sent to iRacing.
Okay.
I'm actually
Thank
I
you
have
guys for the
also
broadcast tonight.
oh, you're welcome.
Yep, it was a good race for the number 35 team. And
All right.
make sure you check out our sponsor, Champions Racing League.
Am I still allowed in the league now?
Would you say?
Am I still allowed in the league?
Allowed in the league?
Yeah.
Of course. Anyone's welcome at Champions Racing League.
If you're a champion,
Yeah.
I'm not.
So
I'm not
anyone?
allowed in. I'm not a champion.
Wow.
I get lapped by Thornton every race. So.
You just got to get his cheat.
We all start somewhere.
You just got to get his cheats, man.
All right, maybe that's how you can pay me. I'll broadcast CRL if you give me.
Hey,
And we're talking about an in-race broadcast too, so
classified information.
what do you think?
All right, well, thank you for your time, Thornton. We'll see if we can keep Kepi under control. If not, he just might be more loose than the monster that tried to attack you. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right, well, thank you for your time.
Thank you guys for the broadcast. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, so that was Zachary Thornton, your race winner here. As you can tell, he and Kepi have a relationship of some sort going on here, but we're gonna keep that disclosed to the viewers. So, any last thoughts from you, Kepi? Because I know you're thinking of some before I give my closing statement.
Well, certainly we have to put the monster myth to bed because somehow, some way with cheats, Sacrithorn tamed it. That because usually the monster is big and scary, and if you mess with the monster, you get karma. But the only way to counteract that is through cheating. But anyways, you had to make the least amount of mistakes here today, and we saw drivers making mistake after mistake, and they just all wrecked. And in the end, it was an interesting race. It was an endurance race, of survival, and Zachary Thornton, of all people, the owner of CRL, came out on top.
Yep, I don't know if I can have a better closing statement than that, but make sure to catch us next week. We will be here, same spot, same time, but we will be watching Talladega. So that will be interesting. Yes, hectic, interesting. It's also last race before the playoffs. Going to point that out there. So yeah, you better want to come.
Mm-hmm.
And the final remark from Luke Peters, calling Zachary Thornton a Mickey Mouse. So congrats on your Mickey win, Thornton, and we'll see
I
you
just
next
want to
week.
say this: Luke Peters did wreck himself out of the race, so